Hi everyone, it's Diane. Welcome back to my channel, Scrap Edit Creation. Today I'm going to continue working with In Full Bloom. I am getting a little tired of making layouts with this. I think I'm running out of ideas, I guess I should say. And so I reserve the right to not work on this anymore if I don't feel like it tomorrow. In my defense, I did just get the Highlight VIP workshop kit today in my Close to My Heart order. So I know I've mentioned that I have 4 of the workshop kits for In Full Bloom. The reason why I kind of feel like I should tell you is when Close to My Heart was having some huge delays in shipping right around I want to say Black Friday, but it's not Black Friday. It was that week of sales that they did, that every day they had a different sale. Their shipping got pretty delayed, and it's still kind of delayed here and there. But I had like 4 orders in on them, and I was not paying close enough attention to my orders and what I had already ordered when I ordered something else, and that's why I ended up with so much paper. I do love this paper. I just think I've taken it where I can take it for right now, and I want to use it here and there for other things. That's my thought today. It could change tomorrow, and I could say, oh, I found something else I want to do. But just letting, giving you a heads up, letting you know, I probably won't do another one relatively soon on In Full Bloom. Okay, but I will show you the paper I got today, this kit. I'm sure it's out there quite a bit. It's called Highlights VIP. It's just the VIP bundle, workshop bundle. You got the January, February mix-in papers. You've got the stamp set, which I thought was really cute. I like the rainbow, and I think it's Sawyer has a rainbow too. Okay, we got some Picture My Life cards. That's the real reason I wanted this. I kept seeing these Picture My Life cards and I thought they were pretty cool. I got these, which I will give to Nancy. It has some additional little pieces for albums. It has a few flip-flaps here. So there's 2. This says hearts, so this is the black acrylic heart set. Yeah, they're kind of cool. I used a little bit of those on the penguin layout. I'll show you guys these in just a second, in case you're like, wait a minute, I want to see that. It does come with cage protectors, which I seem to collect them, but I don't use their albums, so I don't ever use them. Some paper. It's got just cardstock. So there's not like a lot to this, but there is some really cute things. These are what is cute. I just fell in love with them online when I was looking at them. So I will show you them real quick, and then we'll get to the layout I designed for today. Okay, so this one says savor this moment, and I like this side a little better than this side's kind of boring, but this one is so cute. It's got little splats in either, I don't know what colors. What is this one? Papaya, I think. This one's probably, I don't think it's the other side of papaya, no. Probably ballerina. This looks like sage. It's got some little flowers and papaya again. Kind of a lighter papaya maybe. And then mint probably there. This one looks like lagoon. Fantastic. And fantastic. This one's okay. I'm not like, oh my God, I love it. The hearts are cute. I like this one a little better with the darker and lagoon side. This one is kind of cute. I kind of like the sagey minty side. It's a little cuter to me. This super good times, just me, friends, the family, and then you've got holiday, world travels, staycation, festivals, family getaway, hiking, road trip, roughing it, concert, 5-star hotel, camping, and day out. And it's the same, I believe. Yeah, it's just kind of different. Same words, just different order on here. I really like that one. Our happy place is kind of cool. I thought these little flowers were cool. I like this side better than this side, but who knows, what goes with the layout. And the hearts, those are cute. Weekly highlights. Both sides of that are really cute. It's got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, so that's nice. Little flowers here. It's got these diagonal stripes. My whole world. I think I kind of like it better here. I know in the layout they show online, it uses this side. Some arrows, and I think they use like this arrow right here on a layout. These are the days. I like the font on that. I like that there's two different fonts. I'm not sure which side I would use. It would depend on the layout because I like both of those. Some polka dots. Those are cute. We got a heart here. I kind of like the double heart better, but again, depends on the layout. I wish there was a sticker set with this. I haven't seen a sticker sheet. I'll double check. No, I don't see anything. Then this one says currently. Then we got date, rating, current mood, sad, happy, frustrated, tired, calm, relaxed, stressed, loving life, excited, all of the above. It went like this, and it's the same pretty much on the other side. I kind of like this side better because I love Lagoon. Good times. Let's see what's on the other side. Oh, that one's good too. Yeah, either one of those. These little hearts, I think that's a cute little heart set. So's that, but I think I like this one. The black is nice. Today's spotlight. I'm not a big word bubble person, so if I had to use this, I would probably go with this side because there's more colors. Love this life of ours. I kind of like the sagey side a little better, but either side, it works. I think this is a really cute layout set. And unfortunately, this is only available to VIP people. So if you're not a VIP, if you don't have a maker and want to sign up under me, great. If you are a maker or are a have a rep and you haven't signed up for it, I recommend doing it. I know it helps out your maker, as well as the fact that you can get some of these little kits collections that other people don't really have access to. So this is one I think is good. Oh, I love this. To you from me with love. I think I'm probably going to use that more than anything on this stamp set. We got hello there and you are my happy. But that to you from me with love, I think is really cute. And I kind of want to put that on like all my Christmas tags this year. I know, crazy, right? Just thinking about Christmas already, which as my sister would say is I'm nutter butters. Okay. So what I decided I wanted to do, because I've been thinking about this for a few days, a long, long, long time ago, I took graphic 45 paper, and there was a store, I think it's still up there in Loveland, that did this series where you took maybe like 4 or 5 sheets of graphic 45 paper, the front paper, and you would make kind of like a picture. So this one is the Home Sweet Home collection, and I did add glittery stuff to this so it sparkles quite a bit. But what you do is you just basically have a bunch of these sheets of paper, and like you cut this binder out, and then you cut around here. I used a lot of my, oh goodness, I can't even think of what the name of the tool is. I'm going to show it to you, and y'all are going to know exactly what I'm talking about. Craft knife, I guess, would be X-Acto knife. So I used a lot of that in doing this, and there are multiple layers. There's not just one. Like she is 3 layers, I think, right there. Yeah, including the bottom. This one is 2 layers, so it's very dimensional. See, just it's a really cool idea. I really liked it. This piece right here, I mean, took a lot. And unfortunately, when you did that one, it was connected to here. So you had kind of this piece flapping around while you were doing any fussy cutting. But even the poppies are multi-layered. So I really liked this concept. But I don't have those up in my office anymore. I don't really use a lot of graphic 45 paper, although I have some still because I thought it was pretty. So what I decided I wanted to do was kind of do that same idea on this side of this layout. And so I took the time to start cutting and finding out pieces that I liked, pieces I didn't care for. And I thought even the light bulbs looked kind of cool being popped up over here. I kind of mushed everything together. So this piece right here, I wanted these flowers and bits and leaves. So I cut inside of there. I didn't need to do that, but I didn't want to waste the paper, so that's what I did. I did pull out my my Scotch pop tape. It's a little shorter than the other one because I didn't want this one as high. And so I put that on the back there. This is getting kind of old, and so it's not as pliable as it used to be. So if you have that kind of pop tape, I would recommend just using it as, you know, just as quick as you possibly can. But then I made that little light bulb by cutting. I know my cutting wasn't the greatest today, but I cut out this piece right here, and I kind of cut too many of them because I didn't have enough for the two I wanted over there. So I did something else. I'll show you what I did there. But this is the piece I took and cut these light bulbs out with. So I kind of want to put some extra light bulbs up here. I thought it was kind of cute. It was a good place to use them. I've got a little flower here. I've got a butterfly. I don't even remember where I was sticking him. I've got some leaves, which I think I wanted one over here. I wanted one over there, this leaf set. And I did fussy cut everything out of the white, or fussy cut the white out of it. So this piece right here, because I only had one more of these to use, and I had two light bulbs. I didn't want to just do one. I wanted two over there. I cut out from one of the journaling cards or the picture my life cards. And so I'll put that under. So it's a look because it's all yellow versus this one having just yellow in the center. I kind of was thinking maybe I would just like ink it, but I decided I didn't want to go that route. So what I used was a picture of my life card that I wasn't planning on using. I just used the yellow side. The other side is says it's a beautiful life. I mean, it's a cute card. It's not one I was intending to use. And I did photo mats. I did one 4x6 and I did five 3x4s. Okay, so three of these are going to go on this page, and these two and this one is going to go over here. I wanted to use some of this black stuff. I technically would call this greenery, but it's blackery. Here is this piece of with this flower. This is actually cut from the pattern paper. I had cut a couple of these, but it's depending on where I was cutting, it was cutting off the light bulb, or it was cutting this, or was cutting into that. So I decided to go and see if I could find another one. This adds an additional flower over here, which I thought was kind of nice. I do have this flower right here to add over there. I've got all these little flowers cut. Let's see here, all those. I've got this little flower I decided I wanted down there. I've got these. I'm still debating on if I want that flower part up. I'm going to change the look of that leaf right there. I did cut a half of this little guy. I didn't want, oh gosh, my hands were shaking. I didn't want, it still is, didn't want that popped. I wanted it more flat, but I wanted a smidge of dimension. I thought some berries might look kind of nice coming over here. You know, I'm not sure exactly where I want to put them, but I think that they look nice. There's some leaves there. I've got some butterflies. This right here, I did cut this piece out, and I think that's here. Yeah, here it is. I didn't keep the leaves because they weren't colored, and I thought I wanted the colored ones over here, and then I'm going to tuck these over on this side. Here's another blue flower. I, no, it's not the one I cut from there. There's some more leaves, some more black leaves. I need a black leaf over here somewhere. And I've got a yellow flower. I've got this flower, and I've got these leaves, and I have a little itty bitty butterfly. So this is kind of where I'm going with this, but I did fussy cut everything prior to recording just because it's a lot of fussy cutting. I have just cut probably for 2 hours. Part of that was, of course, trying to figure out which I wanted to use. Some of it was actual cutting. But I'm not going to lie, it takes quite a while to do that, especially when you're trying to plan out what you're doing. So I've cut the black paper to 8.5 by 11 1/4. I cut this paper to 8 1/4 by 11, and I want to center it. So I always center it better this way. Okay, I think that's about, nope. Okay, maybe that won't work that way. Maybe I have to do it this way. Come on, paper, work with me. Nope, it's gonna catch. Oh, I just dropped a flower. Silly table. Yeah, had I not cut that hole out, I probably would have had an easier time with this, but that hole is is buckling now. Okay, come on, you can do it, you can do it. Oh, and then I put the adhesive, of course, there. I was worried about the stability, plus I like to over adhesivize everything. Okay, we're going to leave that there. I'm going to grab that little flower that fell. Okay, so now I'm going to start layering items, but I need to start first with this bit because everything kind of builds off of it. See how the adhesive's kind of got some yellowing to it? Like I said, this is a roll I've had for a couple of years and it really isn't as pliable. And the only reason I'm using it is because it's a lot thinner than the other adhesive. Not too much, but enough that it'll give me the height levels I'm wanting. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of match that up right there and keep that down. And I don't intend to have to lift this up and down, but I might have to because I just realized I didn't stick this under there. Oh, I kind of like that when it kind of comes off the edge. I'm going to put this on before I change my mind. And I'm going to use my trusty glue so that I can't take it back up. But I did like the fact that that kind of changed the way that leaf looked over there. And then this one, I'm going to get my scissors and trim because I am going to be covering that with a flower anyway. So I'll put some glue on that and I can stick that kind of at an angle going up because this area I am recreating the flower area over here. I kind of want that up a little higher. Okay, I am going to put just adhesive on this little clocky piece. Pocket watch, that's what it's called. I was like, okay, so that doesn't give it a lot of height, but it just gives it a smidge. You don't have to have everything having all these huge layers, especially since it's going to be going in a photo. Oh goodness, photo sleeve, page protector. That's what it's called. Okay, I'm going to get a tissue here because my glue, that's one thing these do is they kind of leak out every once in a while. And I don't want a big glob. I just want a little bit to kind of run it around. Okay. And I'm going to put this on here. And then if I need to trim it at all, I can do that. But I should not have to. I think I trimmed pretty good prior. These little black things just kind of, the die cuts give little black babies. Okay. Which if it was an actual baby, I'd be like all over it and thinking it's so cute and chunking its little cheekers. But because it's not an actual baby, it is getting little goobers on there and I don't care for that. I'm in a love-hate relationship with these little guys because I think they are amazing. I love the height, but the implementation sometimes leaves me frustrated. If you get any of that black on your finger, it instantly gets onto there. You want to kind of pull the glue off. You know, anything you want to do, it kind of fights you. And then there's those perfect people who don't have this same problem. And that's okay. I'm glad you don't have that problem, but I do. Okay, put these little light bulbs together. I almost put these together beforehand, but then I thought, nah, I'll just do it on screen. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to not put that yet. I'm still debating that one. I kind of want to just do the leaves. This one I definitely wanted to do the flower. But this one right here, I'm not sure if I want just the leaves and have that down another layer. I think I do. Worst case, I have to cut another one of these out. Best case, I love it. Now I gotta move some more adhesive. Okay. I probably should have just grabbed another sheet of this and cut the other one out. Okay. Let's see here. I need this one over here. And I've got stickies on me. Yeah, I like that better because it gives that dimension. So this is flat and this is popped right there. I like that a lot better. I was thinking I kept looking at it and thinking, oh, it might work. No, it was never going to work. Okay, let's take off the pop tape on this little guy. When I start building the side more, I'll put the photo mats on before so I can kind of have it over. But right now with building the center area, I'm not planning on putting any photo mats over there. Let's see, the areas I need to watch are right there. There we go. Okay. And now I can put these leaves on. So this layer right here is even-ish. It's a little height difference, but not much. This layer right here is going to, these leaves are going to stick up more than this flower. And then this flower, I didn't put adhesive on part of it because I wanted it just to kind of overlap this flower, but not show that it was going to be too high. So let's see here. Let's match those up. There we go. Okay, get these little guys off. So it's just a patience game. It's a really fun process. If you have the patience to do this, I recommend it. It's a lot of fun, and the outcome are usually beautiful. I mean, I love that bit I have. Okay, this one was the one I needed to go down a smidge on that. And since I was popping it, it kind of took on to where you didn't notice as much. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that. Okay, and then I'm going to put this little guy on because I want him over here. And it's not as big as the original that was there, but I like that it's got the little line there and you can just kind of match it up. Let's see here, maybe, I'm not sure about the berry. And then this guy, I think I was trying to put him up here just to kind of emphasize the area up there. I like that a little bit better with it a little tiny bit shorter. And because these, are so thin, they cut like a dream. Okay. Okay, let's see, that's going to go in there. Where is my blue flowers? There we are. Okay. And I want to say I was putting these here and then that over the top of it. But you know what? I'm going to remove this little bit right there for a second, put it kind of in deeper so that I can, yeah, I'm going to cut this off right here. My technical, just snip it. And then put that so that the the light right here is kind of being hidden a little bit, and maybe these leaves would be kind of cool someplace else. Yeah, I like that. And you always have to remember that nobody's going to see where you started. They're just going to see what you have. So you can change things up. It doesn't have to be exactly how the paper was. It's like I've added already this flower. I'm adding an additional light bulb. I'm just having fun with it and using the pieces I really like. And that's pretty much why we scrapbook. So we always got to remember just to kind of stick with that. Okay, there's that one. I'm going to kind of pull that up, have that just a smidge over. Still kind of thinking about the butterflies too. Okay, and I can add over here. We've got these little flowers, which I think are so pretty. I love all these little flowers. They're really sweet. Okay, so there's those. And this one, this is kind of a weird one because it's not as tall, but I wanted it popped over here. I think it gives it some pretty good definition. And then this one I did keep with the fact it's kind of that it is trimmed. So let's kind of keep with that. Okay, so far this is what I've got. See the heights? This one is kind of popping up, but it's just fun. And that was created using the paper. I still have some other bits to put in and around, but I'm going to put the photo mats on before I do anything further because I want them over here, and over here. Okay. So this page will hold 3. The other page is going to hold 3. That's quite a bit of photos that I'm going to have the ability to place on this layout, and that's nice. Because sometimes when people I see out there doing, kind of collage-y type things, they tend to have like one photo. And I am not about just having one photo. I am about putting things on crooked though, because I excel at that one. I think that's about right. Yeah, it looks better. This was just slightly a little bigger on this side than that side. Another thing I could have done would have been to have waited to put this piece on and made that kind of come over here, which actually I think because I only put adhesive on certain parts, I could actually maybe slide that under. Nope, I was very good at adhesivizing that one. Okay, another thing you can always do would be to, incorporate some of the other stuff around here. I've got this little tiny itty bitty butterfly, and I think I had like put him over here. I want to keep him over there. I like that. But I'm going to do something that they have kind of in the papers, and that is to pick up one of the things and kind of have him inside of it. So it just looks like he's part of everything there. And let's see here. Do I want to do him? Yeah, I kind of like him there. Let me grab, oh, here they are. I have the bigger ones over on that side, and I have the little ones on that side. Okay. Add a smidge of glue right there. And I need to keep him kind of where he's not going to hinder where I put the photo. So I like that. And that just adds into more of that area. Just gives it a little more pizzazz. Oh, I think I like that. I wanted to use the berry. I like this berry one. And I don't want a lot of things popping up while I'm messing around with them. This butterfly, I don't know. I don't know if I'll use him. I'll just set him over there for right now. And then I've got this leaf. I could, too funny. Like that. I can put him up in there. I could put that. Oh, I like that. And that way it's kind of got just some of that black in there. We've kind of built it up, and then we'll work on that on the other side so that it matches. Doesn't have to match perfectly, but it needs to look like it goes together. And this side, I didn't want to use the same piece. I wanted to just kind of build my own little piece over here. So let's see here. Let's put this down. This one should be easier to go on there because it doesn't have a big hole cut in it. I'm bummed that this is the back of that, but I'm not sure I would have used it anyway. But I just keep looking at it going, oh, I like that paper. And I have used it quite a bit. I've used all of this quite a bit. I really got to keep a better track of what I order. But again, I have so much of this paper now that I can use someplace else. Something comes up, I've got some pretty paper. Okay, so I don't really want to magnify this area. I want to kind of take it away, make it kind of blend more in. So I'm going to put these little photo mats over here and kind of use those to hide it, but yet it's still there, it's still visible. I'm not making it be like, oh my gosh, it's, horrible there, but I just don't want it to be as visible, if that makes sense. So I decided I wanted the photo mats on this page to kind of reflect that over there. And then over here, I will put this one just a little higher, because I really do like this paper. Okay, that looks about even. Okay, so then this little flower is going there. This one coming down in here. This one I don't have trimmed. So I know I was doing something along the lines of that there, which that kind of is interesting, but I really liked it up here more. Okay, I loved this piece. I love that piece. And then I was putting that kind of there, putting a butterfly up in there somewhere. I've got some light bulbs. I've got these little berries. Wonder if having some leaves over there would be good. I'm just going to quickly trim this. Shouldn't take me too long. The leaves are pretty easy. Unless I mess up, then I have to start over. Okay. Let's see about these here with some, goodness. It's always better once they get glued down because then you don't have this area kind of running, but it's kind of hard to glue them down until you know that's exactly what you want. Maybe. Okay. Oh, I kind of like that butterfly up there. I'm just going to go with that because I like that. And I still have that other butterfly I might play with. I don't know. I reserve the right to put it there. I think this might end up being my favorite layout of all of them. I did use white daisy on the photo placement pieces. I kept going back and forth from linen, French vanilla, and white daisy, and I just felt white daisy fit what I needed. This paper's kind of got a French vanilla hint to it, but yet more of a linen. It's kind of a mix of all three of those colors. So you just kind of got to play with what you have. I'm going to assemble these little light bulbs because I know I want to put the light bulbs over here and just kind of carry those over, which I'm really glad that the light bulbs are something I'm going to use because I thought they were kind of wasteful. I'm also glad on Lizzie's layout I got to use the camera. I know some people talk about not being so literal with stuff, but I am a very literal person on scrapbooking layouts. So it's harder for me to just kind of accept that, oh, I can put a camera on this or I can put a light bulb on this when there's nothing that's, pertaining to that. Maybe someday I'll be able to do it. I'm a little envious sometimes of people who can do that, and I think their layouts are amazing. They're just not right for my style. Yeah, because I'm touching that glue and I'm touching the side. It's all over. Okay, let's see what we've got here. I'm liking that, so I'm gonna go ahead and run with it. I'm not gonna be perfect. There we go. I want it to be kind of offset. I kind of like that. Different. Let's see if I can get all these different little bits off quickly. See, and this is from that paper. This is not even from, yeah, it's just from paper. I have a bunch of scraps of this paper, so having, oh, I probably didn't want to, let me put one back on over here so that I can put a picture there. There we go, like that. And this piece I know I want up here. I love this piece. Kind of put that closer to that photo area. Do I want that? Yeah. Oh, I need to put that up higher because I'm going to be putting these little guys over here. And I'm not taking that one off. Won't make that mistake. At least not on this video again, hopefully. We'll make it in the future because I always make that one. Yeah, I like that. This little guy in here. Oh, I need to add that black leaf. Cut that. I don't want too much. I want it to be visible, but I don't want it to be too visible, if that makes sense. And maybe, with that said, going kind of like this. Yeah, I like that a lot better than where it was headed. Get that off of there. I think I'll put this one low. Stay. Don't go to the adhesive. Stay. There we go. Okay. That just gives that black presence down there, which is good. Not sure I'll use that one, but I do want these light bulbs. And now that this has got this little bit there, let me see if I can grab my adhesive remover. I have some stamps that I just got sitting here. I finally broke down and got this one. I thought it was pretty cool, and I would plan after I use like the original titles, I can cut them up and mix and match a bit. Okay, let's see about getting some of that off of there or making it worse. Either way. I also got, this is a stamp of the month that's coming up. So I can start maybe using it a little bit. I was thinking the drinks right here, and I liked the verbiage. So, and I heart summer. I thought that was cute. I like the little flip flops. Not big on bathing suits. I always feel like they need a reason, but I do like sunglasses and suitcases. And this kind of travel-y thing is cute. These little water toys. I thought this was a good set. Honestly, don't remember what month it's coming into, so I will try to check that out and put that below. But that also came in my stuff today with my other stamp. And here's a sneak peek of the next catalog. This little guy. You know how I'm loving the stamp images right now? These are little frames, so they would cut just out this part on that. And there's a stamp set that I got a while back that kind of goes with that. And I really thought it was pretty, so I'm going to come up with something. I don't know what. Something will happen with that. Okay, I think I'm going to just kind of put that at an angle. And I want to pop. No, do I want to pop? I kind of like it like that. Kind of like it's, leaves or something over here, just kind of hanging in the wind. I don't like those are the same size. Let me double check if I want any more leaves over here. Yeah, I do. I like that. Crimp them a smidge so that they have some more definition there. I do like that. Okay, butterfly. Let me pull out my butterfly tray. Here it is. Okay, I got this little one. Yeah, I like that one. So now I'm going to trim this puppy up. Okay, fold it a little bit. Add a little tiny bit of pop tape on its little wings. I think it just gives the butterflies a little more life. Looks like they're, really flying on the page. Kind of a weird notion probably, but I like it. Let's see, I think I want to put it. Okay, I think I can get a picture in without having to disrupt anything. Now let's take a look at this and see what we think, or what I think since that's mine. I love it. I really do. I think this is a great send-off layout for where I'm at right now. I think it's balanced pretty good. I like having those 3 light bulbs over here and then the 2 over here. I do wish this was a little wider, but it's all good. I'm not going to worry too much on that. I like having these, and I'm so glad I cut off the little, I want to call that a hyacinth, but I'm horrible with flower names. Sorry. I love the fact that we've got all of this newsprint showing and, peek throughs here and there. I like that this isn't just flat right here, that you can kind of tell. It's harder to tell on the video, but you can tell that there's just a little bit of definition there. I like that this leaf here peeks over the black, so it's, not 100% there. I love the little butterfly in there. I think this was a really fun process. I do recommend it if you have that leftover piece. If you found that this paper was hard to use, this is a great way of incorporating and embracing this piece right here. I'm trying to see something. Where did I set those? I had all those scraps. I wanted to kind of show you what I had. Oh, here they are. Let me grab them. These are kind of what I have left. So I had a bunch of these pieces that I was messing around with, and then I had 2 that I really cut into for this. So having so many sheets of paper, of course, was in my made this easier. But with that said, I cut these out of the piece that I popped this on, like you saw, and then I took. Let me grab those little pieces. Okay. Yeah, see, I still even have a piece of this left over. But I took these papers that I have tons of little scraps here from, cuts um, and everything. And I was looking for like this flower right here. I cut that off of one of them. I cut, the big flower right here. Just fussy cut that out of there. Um, what did I cut out of this one? Oh, I cut a little butterfly. I think it was there. Here's a butterfly. Honestly, don't know what I cut out of there. Um, just have all these little scraps. And so there's a lot of opportunities in these. Like here's this yellow flower. Here's these that are pretty good. Here's a butterfly that's kind of tucked under there. You can always use that and tuck that someplace. Here's another butterfly. Here's a butterfly, partial flowers, so I wouldn't probably do that, but here's a full flower, and those would be really good. And then right here is where I cut out the little pocket watch piece. So again, I do have a lot of it, I know, and so that made it very easy for what I did, and it might make it difficult if you wanted to mimic this. But if you have a lot of this paper and you want to just have some fun with it, I recommend it. This was a lot of fun. And it would even look cute on a 12 by 12, of course. So, and then, yeah, I don't even have to cut. Sorry, I was looking to see if I needed to cut, but I don't need to cut that either. And I think that the pictures I eventually will put on this will probably be something a little more summer related because the light bulbs remind me of being out in the, back patio with it being summertime more. But I don't know. I don't know. Time will tell, and I'm not going to worry about like a title. I can put something down here if I need to, or over in here. I could put some journaling, or I could just put pictures and maybe write on the back a date or something. So, a lot of options. I'm really happy with this layout. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come play today. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe if you would love to see more of my videos. Leave a comment. I always appreciate those, and I try to get back as soon as possible on those. And have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.